taken out of context.
Taken out of context.
Taking things out of context.
Out of context.
Taken out of context.
Taken out of context.
In the context.
We have more context.
Out of context.
Taken out of context.
That is so out of context.
Out of context.
You're taking it out of context.
Now, hey, hold on. So we're going to flesh this out because I don't want nobody saying we don't take things in context.
Clipped me out of context.
It was out of context.
It's hard for your words to be taken out of context.
The full context.
In a modern day context.
Tell me the context.
Another important reminder as to why context is so important. So,
without further ado, welcome back to my channel, Straight Out of Context. I'm Barbara Ann, fair use and copyright disclaimer.
She taught me how to be a good liar, a very good liar without any conscience. Honest, my attorneys, even that, I haven't been completely honest with them.
It is a cold day in hell for Ken Urker when Gypsy Rose Blanchard has to come to social media in front of millions to post some bullshit like this. Oh wait, I'm sorry, wrong picture. Oh, god damn it, I did it again. Oh, Ken better watch it, because that's what she likes to do. Ah, finally got it. Can we fall in love again? Clean up the mess we made, restart everything and forget about the past. Not because it didn't matter, but because I believe what we could build now matters more. Let's take what we've learned, the pain, the silence, the mistakes, and turn them into lessons, not regrets. Let's rewrite the ending, not with promises, but with presence and effort, with honesty. I want to love you the way we both deserve to be loved. Slowly, gently, fully. Let's do it all over again. But this time we do it right. No ego, no games. Just heart, just us. Because truth be told, you're my person as much as I try to carry on to pretend I'm fine. Something in me still reaches for you. In songs, in dreams, in quiet moments when I miss your laugh. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for a chance. Let's choose each other again, intentionally this time. Let's fall in love again, not because we have to, but because deep down we still want to. Sounds like she better start hitting Ryan back up. Oh wait, she already does. According to him, he spoke to her not even 2 weeks ago. But here is Gypsy on some older woman's TikTok on her live panel saying, I just made $28K from my book. Stay bother. Her book came out a year ago on December 10th of 2024. And it sounds to me like bullshit because Audible and Amazon pulled My Time to Stand from people that bought the audiobook version because it is supposed to be heavily edited and re-released as a second edition. But it also went from $35 down to not even $13.99. And you can also access it for free on lots of different websites. So if she is getting a $28,000 advance because they had to edit the book and then republish it, it still is not making the ratings go up nor the sales any better because it's literally on clearance. And the very worst part of that is that it had already been reduced twice. From $34.99 on December 10th of 2024, all the way down to $19.99 to now $13.99. And this is after they have already stripped all audio and e-versions of this book because it's supposed to be edited and then republished. But don't worry because there is a free PDF file of both books if anybody's interested. You can go over to my community posts on my YouTube channel, and several people have a hardback copy. So it's not going to be hard to literally take the new edited version and the original version, despite them trying to scrub the internet of it, and compare the two versions. Because we know all the lies surrounding this book to begin with. In fact, she said she worked so hard on it for over 3 years and that she read every page. Yeah, she did doing the audio, but she still was too pregnant and too close to giving birth to Aurora to notice any of the lies and inconsistencies. And that is because Melissa G. Moore and Michelle, the literary agent who wrote the book, did an absolute fuck job. They didn't even take the time to verify, corroborate, or double check any of the information that Gypsy gave them. And it goes right back to her entire life. Quote, Gypsy said, unquote. Well, I have another thing that Gypsy just said, and I want you to take a look. From the same live on TikTok, she says, nothing I didn't say. Yeah, I'm a murderer. So what? Tell me something no one knows. And this is where a lot of people could be really nasty, Gypsy. I really wouldn't open that door. Because honestly, I'm one of the very few people that has not made fun of her face, her body. But when you say something like, tell me something no one knows, how about this? You don't have the booty, you don't have the boobs, you don't have the body, you don't have the face, and you don't have the brains to be as conceited, condescending, and as overly confident as you try to make yourself appear to be. And you're not as intellectual as you want people to believe. And you very often forget that there are people that have a superior intelligence level to you. Not everybody is going to be so easily fooled and manipulated, especially by somebody who cannot tell the truth if her goddamn life depended on it. Still can't tell the truth even when her family and her relationship depends on it. Yet she wants a ring for the sake of just saying, look at me, I have a ring. Well, you know good damn and well Ken ain't gonna give her a fucking ring because he knows and sees exactly what is happening behind closed doors. And it ain't good enough for him. Ken Urker, a former addict that has his own issues and his own dirty history, like many people do. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is still not good enough for him. Ironic, considering everybody was rooting for this girl to come out and do good for other people. Yet all she has done is self-preservation, self-serving, narcissistic, sociopathic, gaslighting, manipulating, lying, causing trauma, abusing other people, then using them and discarding them, disposing of them. A girl that doesn't value any life, that does not have value in her life. Call it bad juju, call it karma, call it divinity, call it fate, call it God, call it universe. But tell me something no one knows. Not even 1% of America's 340 million American citizens even know who you are. Not even 0.00001% of the world's 8 billion even know who you are. So most people in the United States and most people around the world have no idea who the fuck Gypsy Rose Blanchard is. Because not only do they not follow the itty bitty niche of true crime, they don't give a fuck. In fact, I'm going to show you something that I've talked about many times before. In the United States, out of 340 million American citizens, in the last 60 or so years, we have over 346,000 cases of unsolved homicide. That is directly according to the FBI's Uniform Crime Report data. Some states have few, some many. Michigan has over 19,000 unsolved homicide cases. But worldwide, it's extremely hard to even get an estimate. Some reports suggest hundreds of thousands, and yet everything that has happened in Africa, Eastern and Western Europe, and the Middle East, it is estimated to be in the dozens of millions, with millions of people coming up missing, completely disappeared, wiped off the face of the planet just from several different wars worldwide in the past 20 years. Homicides that do not pertain directly to war. There are millions of people worldwide who have been murdered, never found, and their perpetrator will never be brought to justice. Yet in the United States, we not only have the ability to close cases and to bring perpetrators to justice, we fail to fully focus on rehabilitation before letting heinous murderers or rapists back out into a functioning society. And Gypsy's actions, words, choices, and behaviors are proof of exactly that. The last 2 years, all she does is fake accountability, blame Nick, slander Nick and her mom, and then say things like, yeah, I did it and I did my time. So what? Tell me something I don't already know. Anybody that truly has empathy, compassion, sympathy, remorse would not only be accepting of what they did and the gravity of it wouldn't have happened had it not been for Gypsy, but they would have accepted accountability, responsibility, and have accepted the consequences. She was a full-grown 24-year-old woman who was still scheming, conning, planning on how to get away with murder the same way she tries to win over Ken's love and affection today. Her manipulation, her gaslighting, her darvo, her spinning of narratives is what helped get her the incentivized plea deal. The sweetheart plea deal for the devil himself, inhabiting the body of somebody who looks like a sick 12-year-old. And people look at her and hear her voice and still somehow manage to be duped like a sheep, like a lamb to the slaughter, brainwashed into believing a false narrative. Meanwhile, an autistic young man sits his natural life in prison for her. If she had any accountability, any remorse, she would do to this very day every single thing she can, socially, publicly, legally, to try and help Nicholas Godejohn. But she doesn't, because him being where he's at gives her a new lease on life, gives her some kind of lying to herself and believing that she truly is this horrible, horrendous victim and that she was abused by her mother and that she deserves to be free. Well, here is something that you don't know, Gypsy. No murderer and no rapist ever deserves to be free. And that is my thought, my feeling, and my opinion on that. Because what you did was first-degree premeditated homicide. It was not second degree. It was not manslaughter. It was not an accident. And it was not self-defense. Therefore, the context doesn't matter because it doesn't change what you did and how you decided to do it. Why you decided to do it. Those mitigating circumstances don't matter because at the end of the day, you still committed first-degree premeditated homicide. What a lot of people are holding you accountable for today, socially speaking, is that you're not going to get away with it anymore. You're not going to gaslight and manipulate everybody into believing your lies and your spun narratives. Because no matter what she did or did not do, it was not okay for you to commit first-degree premeditated homicide by taking somebody's life, then lying about it, and then lying to the whole world about it. That is not only the epitome of evil, of demonic. It takes a certain kind of demon, a certain kind of devil, to not only be okay with that, but to like it, to get off on it, and to continuously try to do the same thing over and over and over. And the one thing that pisses her off the most is that she can't control everybody. She can't manipulate everybody. Stand firm in the truth. Stand firm in the light and in God and of righteousness. Because at the end of the day, nobody, not even little Gypsy Rose Blanchard, is ever going to be able to compare or touch that. And she thinks a social media following of a whole bunch of bots, a bunch of Chinese and military bots matter. She thinks that bragging about $28,000 for nothing but lies matters. Nobody needs to tell you anything because I'm pretty sure deep down inside, she already knows that everybody knows. And that's what bothers her. She cannot convince people of the lies anymore. I mean, in all honesty, just look at the people that she has surrounding her. Just to refresh your memory, take a really good listen to this.
Yeah, from things that she's told me in that aspect, that he would take a bath with her. I mean, you don't do that at all.
Did she share any other details?
Yeah, she shared some. I mean, I'm not gonna There was one surprise when they asked me how did I feel about when Gypsy shot Dee Dee, and I was like, what? They were like, you don't know? I'm like, no, I think I would remember that. And she hadn't told her dad either. So that, it was a BB gun, of course, and I mean, that was pretty shocking. I did know about what her grandfather done to her. She told me, I want to say 1 or 2 years.
He told her no. Do you have a response to that? Does Gypsy have a response to that?
I'm not going to speak on her behalf on how she feels about it, but I think it's really messed up. I can't even imagine. It's gross. It is. I mean, yes, he denies it. She swears it's the truth. I mean, what we gonna do? There's really nothing. I believe her. I believe it's happened. Because how she's explained it to me, it was pretty much in detail. And she shouldn't be taking a bath with her grandfather anyway.
I was just about to ask if you're able to share the details that she shared, and you're saying that there was a bath when she was a youngster?
Yeah, from things that she's told me in that aspect, that he would take a bath with her. I mean, you don't do that at all.
Did she share any other details?
Yeah, she shared some. I think Gypsy had her mom killed so she could finally live the life that she wanted.
I'm convinced Gypsy Rose Blanchard has a damn victim complex. I'm just going to say it. Her hopping on Wiki trying to change murderer to survivor and victim is crazy as hell. You're a convicted murderer. You got convicted of second-degree murder. You did 10 years for it. That's what you did, Gypsy. Her being over there trying to change it just further shows she has this crazy victim mentality about her, even when the evidence shows she was not no fucking victim. She will blame others and blatantly refuse to take responsibility for her own actions, like talking about Nick and saying, oh, I didn't put a gun to his head. He should have been more responsible. Like she didn't have all the damn same resources he did, if not more. She'll blame other people and outside events for her unhappiness, refusing solutions. They may reject help or problem-solving solutions. I don't know, making murder plan B kind of screams she probably refused some solutions to her problem. I'm just gonna say it. Seeking sympathy, the secondary grain of receiving attention, validation, and sympathy from others reinforces this behavior. Gypsy being in the public eye is why she will never change, because people on here gas her bullshit up. Her family enables her terrible behavior because, hey, they get a check from her bullshit. And this is where shit really gets crazy, because when it comes to related psychological concepts, several other terms describe related or similar patterns, though they have distinct meanings. Factitious disorder, real big right there. I've said for a while, I think Gypsy Rose may have been gassing her own symptoms up and even possibly had Munchausen imposed on self, honey. A less common and more severe mental disorder where a person deliberately produces, feigns illnesses or trauma to gain sympathy and attention. I don't know, claiming a dude raped you when he didn't kind of feels like, you're feigning trauma. This is just my opinion for entertainment purposes only, but Gypsy Rose bullshit is how I got here.
Bullshit is absolutely right, because after reading through a lot of these supplemental reports and this eyewitness testimony of people that would have been put on the stand under oath at Gypsy's trial had she had one, it's amazing how she tries to play the perpetual victim. Yet her friend Shelby was at her house nearly every day, and in the 5 days that Claudinia's body laid in that house, that girl had went over there over 3 times. But yet she was so isolated, right? In fact, other eyewitnesses even said that Dee Dee Blanchard let anybody in her home. She was friendly, she was social, they went to the movies multiple times every week. She also volunteered all the time, took Gypsy to stores all the time. Every single time she wanted a damn comic book, here's her mother, having survived cancer and dealing with diabetes, would take her at the drop of a dime to get her what she wanted when she wanted it. The problem is that Gypsy Rose Alcida Blanchard is the monster that she is today because she was spoiled and entitled. And she's still fucking spoiled and entitled. She is a convicted murderer and a pathological liar. And she will never be known for anything else because she has not only not made amends or tried to rehabilitate herself or do good for others in service of others. Her own actions, words, choices, and behaviors have done nothing but expose who the fuck she really is. And I would bet my bottom dollar that Ken sees it. I would bet my bottom dollar that he is not in love with her and he is only staying around for that baby. What did I say in early of 2024 when she accidentally told the whole world via story time with a positive pregnancy test that she was pregnant? Oh yeah, I said that's how God works. Her karma is that she's going to have a baby girl and watch that baby girl have dark hair just like Dee Dee. Look, just like Dee Dee. And she's going to find herself being her mother in her own created circumstances. And she's going to finally learn what it is to be in her mother's circumstance, and that will ultimately be her karma. And that's exactly what has happened. Ken doesn't love her. He is not in love with her, and he's only staying around her because of the baby. Even with a new and changed career path, he still doesn't make enough money to keep Gypsy satisfied, to keep her spoiled and entitled. And he certainly doesn't make enough money to keep her satisfied, even for a temporary time. She now is Dee Dee Blanchard in the marriage and relationship that she had when she had Gypsy with Gypsy's father, Rod. And I've always said that that is how karma really works, that Gypsy Rose Blanchard now has to play the role of her mother. No job, no employment, no higher education, a stay-at-home mom, a man who doesn't love you and is only there because of the baby, trapped a man, lied to him, got pregnant, said she was on birth control when she wasn't, to trap said man, has a criminal history. Yeah, I would say that God works in wonderful and mysterious ways, and everybody has to face their own karma. And Gypsy Rose Blanchard is not exempt from that either. She has to face her own karma. She's going to have to live with her own karma. And when you do the worst in life, you will get the worst in life. Because that is how it really works. She's never going to be happy. She's never going to be satisfied. She's never going to be rehabilitated. She's never going to take accountability, responsibility. She's never going to show any kind of remorse. And she's never going to change. So she's never going to tell the truth. She's incapable of it.
I love your eyeshadow.
Oh, thank you. I'm a crazy fan of doing makeup.
I love that. Close your eyes for 2 seconds. Let me see. Ah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
You're
It goes
so
great with the
sweet.
green. Yeah, it goes great with the green
thank you.
behind you. Yeah.
And during the battle, I can show you my vocal. Is that all right?
Perfect. Go for it.
They say it's famous because of Gypsy Rose. I don't know who the Gypsy Rose is.
Well, good, because I don't know that girl either. So don't even worry about it.
Okay.
With you being the dark.
I loved it. Like, that was great.
I appreciate you, right?
It in too. Like I wasn't ready for that. I love that.
It's a strong vocal, huh?
Yeah, you got very strong vocals, and it was great. Like I enjoyed the heck out of it.
Yes, a lot of people they're curious of my vocal range. It is super wide.
Like let me tell you, when you broke it out right there at the end, like I wasn't ready for that, and my eyes went like that, and that's the way it should have been. Because like I swear I went like that because like it was great. It was great.
Oh, I didn't scare you.
I choked like when you did it. Like somebody in my chat just said I choked up when you did because they weren't expecting it either. Like, no, listen to that laugh.
I'm sorry. I smoke every day, so the voice is broken inside a little bit.
Oh, come on. That sounded like a sound effect. Like that's the way it sounded. Like it's so cool that that's the way it sounded.
It's not a sound effect. It's all about me, just my broken voice.
Your broken voice, stop it. It was great. Look how big that wine glass is. I think it's you. Wine glass, I was not expecting that either.
You know, I told you the broken voice. I need to drink more water, you know.
Okay. Well, yeah. I tell you what, you'll drink a whole damn gallon of water if you drink out of that damn cup.
Every day. I need to keep hydrated.
Vanessa, look at that comb. What the hell? I'm like in a damn. Am I dreaming? Pixie, pinch me. Like this can't be real.
It is very real. Vanessa is just a weird girl who always loved the big things.
What the fuck? That's what she said. I love it. That's what she said.
Forgive me, okay? I have my personal preferences.
Yeah, she likes big things. Well, I'm a big guy.
Yeah, and I hope you have a good night.
You do the same, my friends. Very nice meeting you, Vanessa.
You too, your vibe, bro. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you for having me. Oh, stop. Don't bark. It made me hungry.
Keep making content.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I will catch you all on the next one.